Hey y'all, it's Bobbi and welcome to my channel. I wanted to do a summer look and this is a very glowy and mauve look. It has some glitter in it, mauve lips, mauve eyes, a mauve blush. But if you want to find out how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So this is me, no makeup on. Nothing on my face at all. I'm gonna prime with the Hydra Primer lotion from Hard Candy. It has coconut oil in it, so it's very hydrating. And I used to have combination to oily skin, but I think I have combination to dry now. Well, these days my skin has been very dry. And I don't know if it's the medication that my dermatologist gave me, for my acne and my acne scars I've been having lately, but my skin's been super dry. So this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the color 4. And I pretty much just follow the shape of my brows, and when they're groomed, as in when I get them waxed, it's so easy for me to do my brows, but when they're not, it's extremely hard for me to do my brows, and they always come out looking bad. So that's why I have to keep them groomed. So I just follow the shape that I already have, and I just pretty much fill them in, try to make them look as natural as possible. And I'm not very, very precise when I do this because I'm going to go in and conceal. And I don't always conceal. I only conceal when I'm doing looks like this. So I'm using the new Glamofluage Heavy Duty Concealer from Hard Candy. It's in the color Caramel. Well, the concealer itself is not new, but this color is new. They came out with some colors for darker skin tones, and this is Caramel, and this is what I'm using to line my brows and shape them up. So now I'm using the Stila Stay All Day foundation in Deep, mixed with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in Soft Sable. And I use more of the Soft Sable than I do of the Deep, the Stila one. And it just gives me a nice, a color that matches my skin tone. But I also go in with the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Golden Almond before I put on my foundation to cover up my hyperpigmentation. And that just helps. It's kind of like a color corrector because it's a lot oranger than my skin tone, so I use that. And then I put the foundation on top of that, and then I will go in with my Sephora 55.5 foundation brush and blend all of that together, and it just gives me a really nice finish, more of a dewy finish, because the Stay All Day foundation is not a matte finish, but the Infallible is a matte finish. But when they're mixed together, they give me I can't explain it, it's dewy but it's not oily. So that's what I go for. I guess you would say it's a natural finish. So I make sure that when I blend in my foundation, I do tapping and circular motions so I have no streaks. And this is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in Tan Sand. And I'm actually very new to this. I mean, I know it was really popular and everybody had it and everybody was like, try this, try this. So I finally got my hands on it and I'm actually really loving it. It really doesn't crease like everybody was saying. I thought it was all about the hype, but this stuff really works. I blend that out with my Real Techniques blending sponge. And the sponge is damp. Make sure it's damp and wring it as much as you can before you use it, because if it's wet, it's gonna take off your makeup. And then I go back in with my foundation brush just around the edges to make sure it's blended out and I have no harsh lines, where you can tell where the concealer is to where your foundation is. So I just use that brush to help blend it out. And I blend around my mouth and my chin, and of course my forehead. This is the Sacha BUTTERCUP setting powder, and I don't bake. I've never been a baker, Like, I don't think I tried it once when it was new and popular, but yeah, it doesn't work for me. So I literally just tap this in to wherever I put concealer, and it sets it for me, and it pretty much stays like that all day. Like I said, my skin has not been oily lately. So this is the Colourpop Cheek Shock, and I believe this is in the color Swift. If it's not Swift, I will put in the description bar. I don't have it on me right now, so I can't look at the specific color, but I use that first, and it's kind of like a cream contour, but it's not thick. It's like a moussey, it's like a moussey consistency, and I just tap my brush in it, and then I just literally tap it on my face. And then after that, I go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Finishing Powder. I guess it's like a powder foundation, but I use that as a bronzer on top of my cream. Well, I would say cream / mousse contour, and it just gives me the nicest like summer bronzy glow. I can't use this mixture in the winter because it's too warm, so I can only use this mixture in the summertime when I have more of a tan, and it looks so good. And this is my favorite brush ever. This is MAC's blush in Raisin, and I think I went a little bit overboard with the blush this time. Like, I just got carried away because it's so pretty. Like, I just love this color. It's such a nice mauve pink. And then I went in with Champagne Pop by Becca for my highlight. And I just put that on my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, and the tip of my nose. Those are the only places I highlighted today. Then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And the first color I used was Red Ochre. I believe it was Red Ochre. And I put that on my outer V. And I kind of brought it into, kind of like it was a transition color, but it's not a transition shade because I didn't need one today. I just kind of put it on my outer V and brought it in a little bit. And I kind of brought it down to my lid some, but not covering my whole lid because I'm going to put a glitter on my lid. But I just deepened that color on my outer V more than I did towards the middle of my eye. And this is Lime Crime's the Wet Dry Foil eyeshadow duos, and this is the color Dream, and I'm putting this on my eyelids, and this is so pretty. I'm gonna try lashes. So now, okay, I'm gonna be honest, this is my first time wearing lashes this big in my life, so it took me forever to get this one on. Like, it kept messing up. Like, the front is still not sticking down properly. And these are the Faux Mink collection from Kiss, and they were only like $5, and I actually really like them. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get into, you know, like the mink lash look now. Like, they're dramatic, but I like it. Like, I feel like I would only wear them if I have an eye look on, and I don't wear eye looks often. I only wear them if I'm, you know, going on a special occasion, or just like today. Today was spontaneous, and I really just wanted to film this look for you guys. But I'm gonna set my face with the Badescu, and I'm running out. But that's what I'm setting my face with. I'm gonna let that soak in and dry, and then I'll come in with the looks at the end. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't do glam looks often, but I really wanted to do one for you guys because I don't want y'all to think, oh my gosh, like, we just follow her, she's doing all these natural looks. No, like, I do glam. BB can do glam when BB feels like doing glam. So yeah, I know I look crazy still because my face is drying, but yeah.